Hi everyone, we are students from AppNUS ISS. As we are here to demonstrate how we create our web application about a movie online store. This is our outline. We will talk about how we configure in the README, and then we'll talk about how we create database. My friend will talk about the entity relationships, and lastly, we'll talk about we will show you how our web app function. First of all, this is our README. We have a numbers of procedures to teach users how to look for the server names, how to configure and change the server name in their web config, and in the context base. We also inform them that we have this particular drop create database always function initializer that changes the database every time he or she closes it. Next, we talk about how we create database. We are using code first to construct our own database and manually create user password and hash those passwords. And the algorithm we use is SHA1. We are also using existing database, which is diversity video, and we use database first to retrieve existing data. So go back to this user base. As you can see, the password is clearly stated. This is slowly for testing purposes. In our real database, all the password is hash, just like this. Before we move on to entity relationship, let me start this first because it might take a while.
Now I will talk about the entity relationships. In our web application design, we have come up with 7 entities. They are card detail, license, movie, card summary, purchase detail, customer, and purchase summary. We also have established one-to-one or one-to-many or many-to-many relationships depending on the attributes. So let's say, for example, between customer entities and purchase summaries, it is obvious that for each individual customers, they can have many purchase summaries. For example, today, this customer A, he can log in to have to buy different movies, and then he check out. Tomorrow, the same customer, he can also log in again to have other purchases of many other movies.
Now, uh, our login page is loaded. Let's say if you don't key anything and you want to log in to our gallery page, you click login. Error message of username is required, password is required, is displayed. Let's say today Christina did not key in correctly her username and password. Error message will be displayed. Now let's log in. Upon login, a greeting message will display saying hello to Christina, and there are a number of choices in the gallery page for her to choose her desired movie. We have my purchase here to check for her purchase history. We have lockout button here for her to lock out, and we also have cart for her to look for her cart. Next, we move on to this. We have a search bar to look for her desired movie. We also have a number of movie type choices for her to look and check her desired movie. And we also have sort by method for her to sort based on price or names. Due to large amount of data, we have created page system to to easy access to movies of her desire. Now, let's say if she wants to look for a cheap movie, we can go by price by ascending order. Cheapest movie will be displayed. If she wants an expensive movie, she can choose by price by descending order. Expensive movies will be displayed. Let's try name by ascending order. So names start with A will be displayed. Name by descending order. Name start with X will be displayed. Now, let's say she wanted to buy Star Wars. Star Wars will be displayed. And she is interested in, let's say, Star Wars limited edition, and she clicks. One will be added to her cart. And now she decided to look for a comedy. We have 51 records of comedies movies, and let's say she wants to buy a Ghostbuster. Click. Second movie item is record in her cart. Now let's say if she decided to key in something that is not in the database, let's say QWERTY. If nothing is in the database, a message will be displayed to give suggestion for trying different keywords and to make sure that and to tell her to make sure the movie names is spelled correctly. Now let's move to card. As you can see, she has selected two movies, which is Ghostbuster and Star Wars. Price is displayed, quantities is displayed, and total price is displayed. If she decided to buy another Star Wars for her friend to read, she can change either in the text box or add by clicking on the button, reduce by clicking on the button. See, now she have made her choice. She wanted to buy two Star Wars and one Ghostbuster. Now we assume that the payment process is done upon clicking checkout. A purchase history will be displayed. Star Wars 2 quantity, Ghostbuster 1 quantity, and date will be displayed accordingly. Since she bought two quantities of Star Wars, two different activation code will be given, and she can download the movies with this download button. If she decided to buy something else, she can go back to gallery page. Notice that the number in carts reduced to 0. This means that there is nothing in the cart. So now she wants to purchase Nemesis. One is in the cart, and she is in a hurry and she haven't decided whether she want to purchase this. She is free to log out and log in the next day. The number of item is still in the cart. Let's say today if there is a hacker who wants to access the store information by going directly to the gallery page. We do not allow this and redirect back to the login page. This is all about our web application. Thank you.